All right, let's go to tight ends. And the first question is, are you comfortable taking Travis Kelce or Mark Andrews in the first 2 rounds?
I am. I'm comfortable with it. I haven't, in most of the draft that I've done so far, I haven't gone that way. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I want to be either one of the first people in my league to get a tight end or one of the last. And by that I mean, drafting a quarterback in that 8 to 12, a tight end in that 8 to 12 range among tight ends. Because I just think the middle tier is it's fine. And I like Hawkinson, and I think Schultz will have a decent year. But ultimately, yeah, I think you either want to be elite at the position, or I think you can find enough production later on. Here are my top 10 tight ends. Andrews at 1. I have Kelce at 2. Kyle Pitts at 3. And I think that's a tier. I think those 3 guys are in a tier. Then you've got Waller and Kittle at 4 and 5. That's a tier. And then you get to Dalton Schultz, TJ Hawkinson. I think they're a tier. And now you're into Ertz, Freiermuth, and Goddard at 10. I'm lower than consensus. I love Freiermuth, and I am significantly lower than consensus on Goddard. Again, go to my love-hate for all the reasoning, available on NBCSportsEdge.com for free.
I think the question with Kelce is some people question his upside because he's 33 years old and we've just seen so much, but the upside comes from Tyreek Hill not being there anymore. And that's why we have Travis Kelce, the 5th favorite to lead the league in touchdowns, at plus 1,200. He's the 6th favorite to lead in receptions, and he's the 7th favorite to lead in receiving yards. So he definitely has upside.
6 straight years of 80 or more receptions and 1,000 yards, and now Tyreek Hill is
the most consistent player in fantasy, just about. The one thing with Mark Andrews to be a little bit put off by is that 5 of his 7 best games last season came with Tyler Huntley as his quarterback. So that's just one thing. Not really worried about Mark Andrews, but it's one thing to think about.
The pro Andrews argument is over 25% target share, led all tight ends. He led all tight ends in end zone targets. No Marquise Brown. Over 140 targets are still available. We like Isaiah Likely as a late round tight end flyer, but it's going to be the pecking order there is Andrews, Marquise Brown, and then Isaiah Likely in terms of target share.
Rashad Bateman.
Rashad Bateman, right, thank you. Yeah, Marquise Brown's in Arizona. Late round tight ends. What I look for in late round tight ends, right, is athleticism and, ideally, hopefully, a good quarterback. You think about some of the late round tight ends that have popped. Mark Andrews in 2019 where he was tight end 16. Bob Tonyan in 2020 where he's going undrafted. Dawson Knox last year, he was tight end 18 on Yahoo. Some of the guys that I like that qualify for that like potentially either could get massive target share or have good quarterbacks. David Njoku, 80% route participation last in the preseason. That's highest since in quite a few years. Jacoby Brissett targeted tight ends 26% of the time when he was a quarterback with the Colts in 2019. Cole Kmet, as I talked about, guy had over 90 targets last year, didn't score a touchdown. Just incredibly fluky. Cole Kmet is going to get a massive target share. How about Gerald Everett?
Yeah, why not?
He's no more Jared Cook. Gerald Everett is there. We think the Chargers offense is going to take a huge step forward.
All in Herbert and everything associated with him.
And Albert Okwuegbunam.
You said it.
I
went for it.
They gave me a pronunciation guide. I'm going to be honest, but I went for it. Anyway, obviously, massive upgrade with Russell Wilson. It's been a tough preseason for him, but he's basically
there's no one else.
He's currently going undrafted in leagues. People are so out on Alberto.
What about Irv Smith?
I think Irv Smith I like, yeah. Cole Kmet is my absolute favorite.
Okay.
But I also think Njoku and Everett are interesting. And by the way, Logan Thomas, I'm telling you, this is a guy who's been elite fantasy tight end in his career. And he's coming back. He's going to start this season slow. He may not even be there first game, but second half of the year, mark my words, Logan Thomas will get in there.
Wow. No one loves Logan Thomas like you do. No. Is he number 1? Is he your favorite football player?
I'm okay if I walk into the kitchen in the morning and Logan Thomas is there with my mom.
We should do the tight end correlate.
The tight end, exactly.
The Berry line. We'll do that next show.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBC Sports and RotoWorld.com. Just want to thank you so much for watching what you just watched, or at least being too lazy to click out of it after the autoplay just kept it going. So either way, thank you so much for just letting it scroll by your screen. And now I'd like to ask you respectfully, please subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel for the latest NFL news, fantasy headlines from RotoWorld, and betting analysis from NBC Sports Edge.